Hello, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this session of Trading Economic News. We're just going to prepare for the report that's due out shortly. So we'll just get ready for the report, place our trades, and then once the report is been announced, if there are any questions, we'll take it. But if there are no questions, we'll end the session just soon after the report has been announced. Okay, so as usual, we just get ready. We'll start with the economic calendar. We've known since the beginning of the week about this report coming out, but we'll go through the economic calendar. So today is Friday, last day of the trading week, Friday, the 6th of August. Again, make sure you set your own economic calendar to your own time zone. You can see mine is set to GMT +2, so the times I'll be quoting are GMT +2 times. And the main markets we're looking at are the Euro US dollar and the dollar Canadian dollar. Those are the two markets we'll be trading. And looking at the economic calendar for today, and like I said, we've known since the beginning of the week that shortly at 2:30 p.m. GMT +2, we're going to have the Canada unemployment rate and also the US unemployment rate and non-farm payrolls. So they're all coming out at the same time. Of course, the one that's going to have a major impact on the markets is the United States unemployment rate and non-farm payrolls. It's called non-farm payrolls because they exclude the farmers in this payroll count. They have a huge agriculture and huge farming community in America. So they're just specifying that this is non-farmers payroll. So the farmers are not included in this payroll statistic. Now, this is a highly anticipated report. It comes out on the first Friday of every month. Comes out on the first Friday of every month. Because it's a report out of the United States, it affects all global markets. So it affects all the fixed income securities market. It affects the global stock markets. It affects all currency pairs and the commodities market. So it's a very huge report of huge significance. And due to this fact, there was always, we've known since Monday that there was a high probability of the markets just trending sideways leading up till today. And certainly today, I just avoided trading the markets prior to this report. So we have about 5 minutes before the report has been announced. So we're just going to go through the charts and get ready. So we'll start with the Euro US dollar. So looking at the Euro US dollar, we can see the market was initially trending sideways, then it started to trend down, went sideways again. Now you can see now it's fallen down. It's broken both S1 and S2. You can see the moving average now is below S2. But of course, you can use S2 to trade. So the only opportunity we have to trade is to buy if the market breaks the moving average, breaks S2, we'll buy if it breaks S1. So S1 is our first point of entry. So I'll place a pending buy order just above S1. We can see that S1 is 1.18206. So I'll round that up to 1821. So 2 pips above that is 1.1823. So just place the other 1.1823. 1.1823 with a 20 pips stop loss, 1.1803, and a 60 pips profit limit, 1.1883. So there we are. So we've got our pending buy order to buy just above 2 pips above S1, but you can see the market has broken S2, so there are really no sell opportunities. So the market falls once the report is announced. There's not much we can do there. No sell opportunity, and the market hasn't formed the market support. So there are no opportunities to sell. That's my swing trade stop loss order that the market is about to take. So I'm about to be taken out of my swing trade order, but that's the swing trade, so that's fine. Potentially about to lose 100 pips on that swing trade. So for the day trade, there are no sell opportunities because the market has broken S2 already. Just a buy opportunity above S1. So let's look at the dollar, Canadian dollar. So as we can see, this market is currently still trending sideways between these two white lines. But we can see R1 is outside the sideways trend and S1 is outside the sideways trend. So I'm going to place a pending buy order just above R1 and a pending sell just below S1. So we'll start with the buy. That's 1.25379. So I'll run that up to 1.2538. So 2 pips above that will be 1.2540. 1.2540. 20 pips, 1.2520, 20 pips stop loss. I'll set the profit limit later because the report will be announced in about 2 minutes. So I want to make sure I get my order in. And the S1, you can see S1 is 1.2464. And 2 pips below that, it's 1.2462. So 1.2462, 2462. 20 pips stop loss, 1.2482. Okay, so we've got my orders set already. So if the report comes down, the market goes up, I'll be happy to buy if it breaks R1. If it goes down, I'm happy to sell if it breaks S1. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can either send your questions through the chat box or you can raise your hand. Like I said, the report will be announced shortly. If there are no questions, once the report is announced, we'll end the session and catch up on the platform. So let's see what happens. The report is going to be announced shortly. Like I said, if you have any questions, you can either raise your hands or send your question through the chat box. Okay, so let's see what happens. You can see the markets jumping up and down in anticipation of the report being announced. But we've decided, or rather I should say, I've decided where I want to trade. So the report has now been announced, so you can see the market falling. But like I said, we had nowhere to sell, so not much we can do about that. In terms of the euro US dollar, there were no sell opportunities. But again, it could still change direction, as you can see, and we'll buy above S1. But again, if there are no opportunities, you don't force a trade. Let's see for the dollar, Canadian dollar, let's see what happens. Okay, so if there are no questions, we'll catch up on the platform and we'll leave you to monitor your trades. Okay, take care and catch up on the platform.